Hallo, hallo, hallo. Guten Morgen. Einen wunderschönen Dienstag wünsche ich allen. Und wir hatten es ja letztes Mal schon angesprochen. Ich habe echt Lust auf diese RPG-Geschichten. Und wir haben jetzt noch gerade so Zeit, die nächsten Tage, dass ich das wirklich ein bisschen versuche durchzuziehen. Ich meine, Mass Effect 1 bis 3 werden wir nicht alles schaffen. Das ist einfach nicht machbar. Zumindest nicht, bis ich wieder arbeiten gehe. Aber wir fangen einfach bei der 1 an und schauen, wie weit wir kommen, würde ich sagen. Und ja, gehen wir einfach mal auf Mass Effect 1. Ich habe gar keine Ahnung. Also wie meistens, aber ich habe wirklich gar keine Ahnung. Ich weiß nur, es geht um den Shepard. Das ist der Hauptcharakter. Und es hat sehr, sehr viele positive Befürworter. Und schon sehen wir nichts mehr, ha? Moment, das kriegen wir hin. Das kriegen wir hin. Das ist, weil das eine ist ein Launcher und das andere ist das Spiel selbst. So. Gib den Ganzen eine Sekunde und dann sehen wir es gleich. Da ist es. Ich wusste nicht, dass das halt nur ein übergreifender Launcher ist, sondern alles eine eigene Exe danach. Mein Fehler. Extras, Exit Launcher, Start New Career. Okay, dann machen wir Start New Career und ich hoffe, wir können sehr schnell ins Menü rein, um Sachen anzupassen. Weil ich glaube, die Musik ist schon arg laut.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Oh. Good, we are covered in 7 status. ID records are incomplete. Please confirm identity from the records below or register manually. Enter new ID, manually enter career info and physical stats into the Normandy crew database. I don't know about it. Also wir haben entweder John Shepard, confirm your ID as CDR John Shepard, Alliance Marine. Or Jane. Oh, okay, so we are male or female.
Please log in to access your profile.
I guess wir bleiben beim Standardnamen. Obwohl Jane wahrscheinlich einfach so Jane Doe ist und deswegen heißt er auch John, weil John Smith, also immer diese unbekannten Leute. Wir sind Panini Shepard. Panini.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Earthborn, Soul Survivor, Class Soldier, okay. Once you confirm your characters complete, you will be unable to change any settings. Okay, also wir können optisch schon mal gar nichts anpassen, ist aber nicht schlimm.
Identification confirmed.
Okay, Combat Difficulty. Casual, Normal, Veteran. Hardcore, Insanity. Ich würde mit Normal gehen statt mit Casual tatsächlich. Ich hoffe, es ist nicht für mich zu schlimm, weil ich bin halt nicht gut. Auto Level Up. Adjust whether points are automatically or manually assigned each time a character once is a level. Ich schätze, wir lassen es einfach standardmäßig aus. Level Scaling. Legendary Mode, Classic Mode. In Classic Mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range. XP and talent points progression remains the same, but the number of level is doubled. Oh mein Gott, was nimmt man denn da? Classic oder Legendary? XP and Talent Points Progression remains the same. Also im Endeffekt macht es keinen Unterschied. Besteht nur Level 30 oder Level 60 da, wenn ich das jetzt richtig verstehe. Also man hat genauso viele Punkte zu vergeben wie vor. Egal ob Level 30 oder 60. Squad Power Usage. Determines which skills and talents squad members will use in combat. Defensive? None or all? Ich würde einfach alles machen, oder? Subtitles auf jeden Fall an. Autosave ist immer eine gute Sache. Pop-up-Tutorials auf jeden Fall. Ja.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of her family.
Doesn't have one. She was raised on the streets, learned to look out for herself.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, this mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis of all this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very... I can't read that fast. At least not aloud. If I stay silent, I can read that fast. Okay, wir sind also im offiziellen
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
Oh, wir hauen jetzt ab von der Erde.
We
Wollen
are
wir da raus?
connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Oh, so wir haben da unten so eine Art von Auswahl. Das ist sehr cool. Der frühe Vogel fängt den Wurm und die frühe Kartoffel mobbt den Mod. Hallo, Strix, guten Morgen. Ja, also, okay. Wir haben schon die erste Konversationsauswahl. Sind wir streng? Ich weiß nicht. Auf jeden Fall ist er am Overreacten. Der hat ja nichts gemacht, der Dude. Der hat ihm sogar ein Kompliment gegeben.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so... What are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
Was hat der gegen Nihilus?
You get
Ich
that,
meine, er hat ja
Commander?
gerade angesprochen. Er mag diese Rasse nicht, von der er ist, aber come on. You made him mad.
Great. You pissed the captain off and now I'm gonna pay for it.
Don't blame me. The Captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Fängt gut an. Press Escape and open the journal to view your updated mission objectives. Okay. Gut, wir müssen auf jeden Fall... Hier gibt's Options. Sehr gut. Okay, klassische Resolution. Ich würde fast auf Borderless gehen, wenn es die Möglichkeit gibt. Dankeschön, das ist immer angenehmer. Motion Blur, nein. V-Sync, nein, weil dann hakelt's mehr. Anti-Aliasing Ambient Inclusion. Es ist eigentlich nicht so viel, also warum hakelt das so? Oh, es ist kleiner geworden. Einen Moment, ich muss auf jeden Fall vom Borderless wieder auf Fullscreen zurück. Sonst gehen hier Sachen kaputt. Man muss es ausprobieren. Okay. Calibration. Sound. Ja. So, wir gehen auf jeden Fall in der Musik ein bisschen runter, so gut die auch ist, aber die hat zumindest meine Ohren ein bisschen hart weggeblastet. Controls. Gameplay settings allow you to customize your gaming experience. Gameplay mechanics such as difficulty and dialogue mode can be found here. Ah, okay, das, was wir am Anfang gemacht haben. Okay. Dann haben wir hier den Codex, das Journal und das Squad. Und der Rest ist eigentlich scheinbar noch nicht interessant. Codex. Personal History Summary. Background Profile for Commander Shepard. Profile. You were born on Earth, but you never knew your parents. A child of the streets, you learned to live by your wits and guts, surviving in the hidden underbelly of the megatropolis of humanity's homeworld. Eager to find a better life, you joined the Alliance military when you came of age. You volunteered for an expedition to Akuz, a lush world on the outskirts of Alliance space that had suddenly dropped out of contact. Arriving on the surface, your patrol found the settlement intact, but no survivors. At nightfall, the Thresher Maw struck, mindless abominations of teeth and tentacles that rose up from beneath the earth. Constant gunfire couldn't drown out the shrieks of your fellow soldiers as they were dragged down to a gruesome death. Filthy Marines died on Akuz. You were the only one to make it back to the landing zone alive. A monument on the planet commemorates the massacre, a crime reminder of the price humanity must pay as they spread throughout the stars. Was hast du denn für Sorgen? Welche Sorgen? Habe ich was von Sorgen gesagt? Humanity in System Alliance Timeline. Armstrong Outpost at Shackleton Crater becomes the first human settlement on Luna. It is formally founded on July 24th, the 100th anniversary of the first lunar landing. Lowell City in Eos Chesma becomes the first human settlement on Mars. Alfred Ashland Energy Corporation demonstrates helium-3 fuel extraction from the atmosphere of Saturn. Construction of Gagarin Station Jump Zero begins beyond the orbit of Pluto. Oh, also das war die Gagarin Station, wo wir gerade durchgesprungen sind. Prospectors discovered the Protean ruins at Prometei Planum on Mars. Translation of Protean data leads humans to the Kara mass relay. Systems Alliance funded to coordinate exploration and colonization of extrasolar worlds. A shipping accident at Singapore International Spaceport exposes downwind communities to containers of dust form element 0. Alliance begins to construct Arcturus Station. Roughly 30% of the children born in Singapore after element 0 exposure suffer from cancerous growths. Systems Alliance begins settlement of Earth's first extrasolar colony world, the planet Demeter. Commander Shepard born. Da sind wir geboren. Irgendwas ruckelt. Achso, ja, hier das Spiel hat so einen leichten Ruckel immer wieder. Wenn du das in der Maus siehst, wenn ich die hier so hier... Die hängt manchmal ganz kurz. System Alliance occupies completed portions of Arcturus Station as their headquarters. Some children of Singapore exhibit minor telekinetic abilities. Students encounter human explorers. First Contact War. Occupation and liberation of the human colony of Shaanxi. Humans learn potential of biotics. An international effort to track element 0 exposures begins. Roughly 10% of exposed children show some level of biotic ability. Systems Alliance Parliament formed. Humans establish embassy on Citadel. Battalion enslavers attacked the Alliance colony of Mindor. Skyline Blitz. Pirates and slavers attacked Elysium, the human capital in the Skyline Verge. Fresher Moss devour the Alliance colony of Akuz. In realization for the Skyline Blitz and the Alliance fleet wipes out an army of slavers on the moon of Torfin. Current date. So in Theorie können wir jetzt ausrechnen, wie alt wir sind. 54 geboren, wir haben jetzt 83. Wir sind 29 theoretisch. Oder? Ich wollte um 7 aufstehen, doch ich komme nicht aus dem Bett. Ich kenne das Problem irgendwer, ja. Oh, warum blinkert der immer noch? Ach so, es gibt Primary und Secondary. Oh, Primary, Aliens, Conceal Races.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
Finde ich nicht schlimm. Also ich verstehe schon, warum die ein bisschen rebel sind, weil die Krieg geführt haben. Aber im Endeffekt haben doch die Menschen das alle aufgemischt, weil sie durch die Gegend gereist sind. Also sie haben ja die Turians aufgemischt. Also, und die Turians haben sich halt einfach verteidigt, ja? Also eigentlich müssten die hier suspicious von, gegenüber den Leuten sein und nicht die normalen Menschen gegenüber ihnen. Ah, ich find's cool. Also die Primary Codex-Einträge sind scheinbar vertont und die Secondary sind halt einfach nice to know, so dass man die selber liest. Der Akku hat nur noch 15%. Strix, das wird aber knapp langsam, ne? Also irgendwann musst du dich wohl bewegen.
The Systems
Oder ein
Alliance
Kabel
is an
holen.
independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
Oh, ich finde das so cool. Wir haben jetzt schon so viel Lore-Input. Aber ich komme nicht ans Ladekabel, dazu muss ich aufstehen. Ah, der Struggle ist... Oh, der Struggle. Okay, Journal. Missions and Assignments. Okay, da haben wir auch nochmal Unterschiede. Mission Summary. Ja, Lieutenant Commander Shepard, Executive Officer on the SSV Normandy. No assignments. Prologue on Normandy. Speak to the Captain. Go speak to the Captain Anderson in the common room. Ja, das kriegen wir hin, denke ich. Und Squad. The Squad screen lets you view your team's talents. Mouse over a talent rank to view it. Click on talent to spend a talent point to gain a rank in it. As you gain levels, you will acquire talent points and unlock higher ranks. Okay, also Pistol, Shotguns, Assault Rifles, Sniper Rifles, Combat Armor, First Aid, Assault Renne, Fitness Soldier, Charm, Intimidate. Okay, wir haben schon ein paar Sachen, die können wir, und wir haben ein paar Sachen, die können wir einfach noch nicht. Weil wir die erst, nachdem wir genug Punkte in dem anderen drin haben. Assault Rifles. Increase accuracy and damage with Assault Rifles grants the overkill ability. Okay. Combat Armor. Able to equip medium armor, increase damage protection, grants the shield boost ability, unlocks heavy armor. Not bad. Soldier. Frontline warriors are trained to withstand the physical punishment that comes with combat. Increases health. Allows limited health regeneration. Increase health by 4%. Word gets free health per sec. Sets charm score at 1. Opens up new dialogue options. Decrease the cost of items in stores. Charm options in conversations will be grayed out if you do not have a high enough skill rank. New skill ranks will unlock when you become a Spectre and as you earn Paragon points. Opens intimidate options in conversations. Increased credits gained when selling items in store. Okay. Ich würde auf jeden Fall einmal Soldier reinnehmen. Und auf jeden Fall ein bisschen Charme, damit wir andere Dialogoptionen haben. Weil ich glaube, Lebensregeneration ist immer gut. Also wenn man von Natur aus zumindest schon ein bisschen Lebensregeneration hat, würde ich sagen, oder? Okay, das ist für Melee. Ich weiß halt nicht, ob wir Pistols schon... Ich meine, wir müssen ja noch nicht alle Points benutzen, oder? Paragon, was auch immer Paragon macht später. Toggle Helmet. Wir haben noch keinen Helm. Wir haben Renegade und Paragon. Da ist schon ein bisschen was drin. Wahrscheinlich einfach ein bisschen mehr Defensive. Okay. Es gibt ein Fotomod. Es gibt ein Map. Oh, das ist so eine Map. Oh, mein Orientierungssinn ist so schon schlecht. Das wird schwierig. Ich meine, hier ist ja offiziell einfach nur geradeaus gehen, ne? Aber da sehe ich mich später nicht orientieren. Equipment. The equipment screen allows you to equip and upgrade gear for your squad. Click the filter tab to switch item type. Select an item and click the equip button to assign it. Click on an equipped item's upgrade slot to select an upgrade. Click the Omni-Gel button to break down the selected item into Omni-Gel. Okay, also wir haben ein Assault Rifle scheinbar. Lancer. Hanekeda. Was auch immer das hier macht. Es ist empty. Ammo Upgrade. Okay, das sind Mods. Dann haben wir eine Shotgun. Storm One. Okay. Und eine Pistole. Achso, wir haben also jeden Waffentyp auf jeden Fall. Schon da. Das muss aber auch schwer sein, das rumzutragen, oder? Überlegen wir also 7 verschiedene, also 4 verschiedene Waffentypen rumtragen, stelle ich mir nicht einfach vor. Okay, lenken wir jetzt immer noch? Naja, so kleine Ruckler sind drin. Okay. Das muss halt einfach, weil wir wahrscheinlich einfach ein altes Spiel sind. Okay. Da sind was.
We're getting dragged right along with him. Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Oh. To change weapons, hold left shift, left click on a weapon and turn to equip it. Es war ein Versehen. Kann ich euch wieder wegstecken? Upsi. Ah, jetzt sind wir einfach im Combat Mode. Jetzt ist es so. Kann ich auch sagen, ich möchte die wieder wegstecken? Irgendwie nicht, ne? zweifle nicht an dir, Space Potato. Meistere diese Herausforderung. Ich werde sie irgendwie meistern, ja. Stecke ich das automatisch irgendwann wieder weg? Ich möchte jetzt... Ich habe Angst, wenn ich jetzt einen bestimmten Button drücke, dass Sachen kaputt gehen. Ah, mit U kommen wir auch in unseren Points. Das ist Inventory, klar. O ist der Kodex. Ich möchte gerne diese Waffen wieder wegstellen. F ist Nahkampf, klasse. Oh, oh. Das geht bestimmt gleich hoch. Aha. Mit H. Mit H steckt man Sachen wieder weg. Okay. Erinnert mich an ein Pferd, von dem du nicht herunterkamst. Aber das war ja unfair. Weil ich wusste ja eigentlich, wie man von Pferden wieder runterkommt. Aber die haben ja den Button von drücken auf gedrückt halten geändert im Mod. Das war halt unfair. Okay. Auf das muss man erstmal kommen. Wie rede ich denn mit dir? Mit F? Ah, nein, okay. H. Also egal, ob ich jetzt versehentlich Shift drücke oder F, wir gehen immer in Combat rein. Und Linksklick auch. Wie rede ich mit dir? Lass mit dir reden. Hallo? Mit T für Talk? Nein. Wie rede ich mit Leuten?
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
You watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Was die Leute wohl denken, ja, die Shepard, die ist kaputt. Die haben doch am Anfang schon gesagt, wir sind ein Soldat, wir haben Narben, wir sind geistig nicht ganz auf der Höhe. Wie rede ich mit dir? Navigator Presley. Darf ich noch nicht mit dir reden? Gibt's hier Keybindings? Guck mal hier. Vehikel. Oh, es gibt Vehikel. Eieiei. Das ist alles Combat. Es gibt einfach nichts zum Reden. Wir dürfen mit Leuten nicht reden. Togglebox. Mit T. Okay, spannend. Wir dürfen mit Leuten nicht reden. Controls. Maus Sensibility. Makro, Kamera, Relative Steering. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Ja gut, dann reden wir halt nicht mit ihm. Auch in Ordnung. Ach, wir könnten theoretisch auch mit ihr reden, aber wir wissen nicht, wie wir reden. How do I talk? Hello. Guck mal, wir könnten mit all diesen Leuten theoretisch reden. Und dann dürfen wir es einfach nicht. Jetzt denken die erst recht alle, dass ich unfreundlich bin, weil ich einfach nicht mit denen rede. Es geht schon richtig lustig los, findest du? Die Verzweiflung. Okay, der redet automatisch.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Wo ist denn der Captain? Captain, mein Captain. Talk?
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
Ich kann es nicht wissen, ich komme nicht von da.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that
Ich finde sein
humanity can
Design
not only
sehr cool.
establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Suspicious interest.
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
Ich befürchte nicht, das ist so klassisch
I think
menschlich.
it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I knew it.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Covered pickup. But why?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Das macht Sinn, ja. Wir sind nett.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Like, warum immer alle so okay, es macht Sinn, dass man einfach die Option hat, neutral zu sein, nett oder fies. Es macht schon Sinn.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Cool.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Ooh, hat uns recommended.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Ich finde ihn sehr gut. Ich mag ihn jetzt schon.
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Die Menschen sind auch nicht die besten Hände für Waffen. Just saying.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
Es ist so cool, wie viel man einfach schon erfahren kann. Aber man hat auch die Option, einfach durchzuskippen, ne? Also, es ist cool, dass man die Möglichkeiten hat. Mag ich sehr.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Macht Sinn, macht Sinn. Strix, bist du noch da oder ist dein Telefon schon gestorben? Weil ich habe das Gefühl, weiblicher Commander Shepard, die Synchro klingt 1:1 wie die weibliche Sylvari-Stimme. Oder? Im Englischen. Würde ich sagen. 12%. Oh ne, das geht ja noch. Aber was würdest du sagen? Ich finde, sie klingt sehr nach weiblichem Sylvari. Okay, wir fragen mal noch nach Podian.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Klingt sehr ähnlich, ja. Ich sag, das ist die gleiche, halt nur viel jünger, weil Mass Effect ist halt schon relativ alt, ne? Der erste Teil. Weil allein schon diese bestimmte Art, wie Worte am Ende ausgesprochen werden. Der letzte Buchstabe. Es klingt 1:1, wie wenn ich in Guild Wars 2 die Story spiele. Worauf du wieder achtest, ja, ich weiß nicht, das ist so ein Tick von mir. Ich kriege immer so Kleinigkeiten mit. Das Offensichtliche sehe ich nicht. Da beschweren sich alle, wie blind ich durch Spiele durchrenne und dann so Kleinigkeiten. 100% Aufmerksamkeit für sowas.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming.
Das ist definitiv mein
but it
Vivari,
represents something
der
much bigger.
spricht.
Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Gut, dann haben wir jetzt soweit alles erfahren, würde ich sagen. Dann können wir los.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
Oh.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
We dead.
Bring it up on screen.
Evacuate. Sag ich doch.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Goodbye. Der hat nicht mal einen Helm auf. Oh, das sind die Tentakelmonster, über die wir gelesen haben.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Oder?
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Gonna shoot him. Das sieht entweder aus wie eine große Hand oder das sind diese Tentakelviecher.
Engaging stealth systems.
Praise Panini.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard.
Ich bin auf Nihilus Seite.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ist es euch eigentlich immer noch zu laut oder geht's?
Ship perimeter secured, Commander.
Ah, das sieht gut aus. Ich muss mal wieder aus meinem Walking Simulator raus.
Hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Die haben einfach Google Maps Bilder von Feldern genommen für den Hintergrund. Seht ihr das? Ich meine, es ist uralt und es macht Sinn, aber es ist total lustig irgendwie. Das ist, wenn du auf Google Earth gehst und dann dir irgendwelche Felder auf grünen Ortschaften anschaust, auf dem Land oder so. Das sind die Felder, die du siehst. 1:1. Wenn du genau hinschaust, dann entdeckst du vielleicht sogar dein Haus. Okay. Oh, guck mal da. Die schweben. Sind die schon böse? Ist richtig so, oder? Das ist ein lustiges Detail.
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Yay, der harmless. Deswegen sind die auf unserem Radar auch nicht drauf. Sind die quasi die Quallen über Wasser statt unter Wasser? Bestehen aus nichts als Luft und... Also die Quallen bestehen aus viel Wasser und ein bisschen Material. Was bist du? Upgrade Kit. Wie öffne ich dich? Mir wurde noch nicht gesagt, lose left mouse button to fire, sustain fire across the weapon to overhead. Ja, ist klar, aber mir wurde immer noch nicht gesagt, wie ich mit Sachen interagieren kann. Das ärgert mich. E macht einen Ping für irgendwas. Wie hebe ich Sachen auf?
Timmy!
Okay, das sind irgendwelche Commands. Ich verstehe. B. M ist die Karte. Map ist die Karte. Wie... Hast du das Tutorial übersprungen? Nein, das gab's gar nicht. Ich habe mit euch zusammen jetzt einfach das Spiel gestartet. Es gibt keine Keybindings für sowas. Es gibt nur Bewegen. Use Sprint. Spacebar. Aha, da. Use / Sprint. Spacebar. Das ist ja mal ein unkonventioneller Button dafür. Das bin ich nicht gewohnt. Das ist der einzige Button, den ich auf dieser Tastatur nicht benutzt habe. Weapon Upgrade. Recoil Damper. Das ist gut, oder? Take all. Nehmen wir einmal mal mit. Aber man wird schon wieder belohnt, wenn man erstmal in eine andere Richtung geht. Das finde ich sehr gut. Das war früher noch normal. In solchen besseren Spielen. Habt ihr Augen? Oh, die roten Benübel da vorne dran könnten Augen sein. Oder sehen so an.
Oh God, what happened here?
Hold left shift to switch weapons for your squad. Hold. Ich halte. Oh, okay. Ah, jetzt kann ich für die auch auswählen, was sie tragen. Cool. Mache ich dich zum... Was bist du? Throw. Allows you to throw enemies and objects using a mass effect field. Overheats nearby enemy weapons and burns them for minor damage. Das ist cool. Ich gebe dir die Sniper. Und das ist, glaube ich, die Shotgun. Dann hat jeder eine andere Waffe. Okay. Können wir auch. Ja, wir können uns hinhocken. Oh. Haben die Schilde? Das sah aus, als hätten die Schilde, hä? Als ob der schon tot ist. Jetzt, was... Wie schlecht bist du denn? Du bleibst einfach stehen?
Rip right through his shields. We're out of chance.
Oh, imagine, wenn wir vorher gesehen hätten, dass es Use/Sprint ist, dann hätten wir mit all den Leuten reden können auf dem Schiff. Forget about him, we can't help him. Ja, wir können ihm jetzt nicht helfen. Wir wissen, wie wichtig der Beacon ist. Was ist denn das für ein Amador? Ernsthaft, oder? Für so eine wichtige Mission hast du so einen, der gerade frisch aus dem Ei ist.
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Es hieß, dass die Secondary sind. Es hieß, die sind Secondary in Wissen, in Wichtigkeit. Da müssen wir uns jetzt erstmal dran halten. Okay. Medigel is needed to heal injured squad members. Omnigel can be used to bypass decryption and electronic challenges. Both can be acquired by defeating enemies and opening stuff. Press V to use Medigel to heal your squad. Haben wir denn Leute, die einen Heal brauchen? Wieso bist du schon getroffen? Habe ich das jetzt auf mir? Ach, das ist jetzt allgemein für alle benutzt. Okay. Brauchen aber nur eins für alle. Das ist sehr praktisch. Oh. Jetzt sollte ich doch lieber die Sniper nehmen, ne?
We've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Squad, wir haben ein Level up. Wir haben 2 Punkte. Wir nehmen... Achso, das ist er. Oh, was geben wir ihm denn? Sentinel. To use tech and biotechs more efficiently than other classes. Reduces recharge time of tech abilities of biotech. Increases damage and accuracy with pistols. Ah, du bist also tatsächlich ein Pistol-Dude. Let's use decryption skill to open secure objects, grants the sabotage ability which shuts down enemy weapons. Also musst du dir ein ordentliches Team zusammenstellen. Interesting. Er kann schon sabotieren. First Aid ist auch gut. Das sollten wir benutzen. Throw, lift barrier and stasis by 3%. Ja, geben wir ihm jetzt die Pistole oder nicht? Ich glaube nicht, oder? Erstmal noch nicht. Wir haben nur noch einen Punkt. It's a biotech barrier to your shield that absorbs damage, but cannot block attacks that bypass shields. Okay, macht ja Sinn. Nee, da bin ich. Okay. Ich hätte auf jeden Fall gerne die Sniper, aber das geht erst, wenn ich in der Assault Rifle 7 Punkte drin habe. Okay. Also gehe ich auf Rifle und auf... Ach, ich habe keine Punkte. Achso. Der andere Typ ist aufgelevelt. Put points into first aid skill to increase the amount of health regenerated from each medical use. Ist die Frage, wenn ich jetzt mahne, dass wir Medigel benutzen. Wird der First Aid Skill automatisch von meinem Member benutzt, von meinem Party-Member? Weil ich selbst habe ja gar nicht die Möglichkeit, First Aid auszuwählen. Da liegt jemand. Use left shift to issue orders to your squad or use Y, attack your target, or Q or E, have a specific squad member move to a point or attack the targeted enemy, C, regroup and follow you. Okay, also, das ist ahead. Und C ist zurück. Oh, das merke ich mir nie. Das werde ich mir niemals merken. Dem geht's auch nicht mehr so gut. Geh mal dahin. Kommst du nicht an mir vorbei, oder was? Okay. Wie komme ich denn hier wieder aus dieser Haltung raus? Das sind nur die Gasdinge. Oh, da liegt was. Geh du mal da drüben hin. Auf dem Radar ist vor uns jemand. Habe ich dir nicht gerade gesagt, du sollst da drüben? Ja, okay. Soll direkt vor uns sein. Ich mag die Pistole gar nicht ausprobieren. Ich bleib bei Sniper und Rifle. Geh mal da oben hin. Was bist du? Medical Kit. Bisschen Medijail. Okay. Oh mein Gott, mein Herz. Ich hab mich vor der Szene erschrocken. Oh! Aua! Ja, schießt durch den Stein, das funktioniert gut, glaube ich. Gibt es hier eigentlich sowas wie Kopfschuss? Ist das ein Ding? Ah, meine Maus, Hilfe. Sie hakelt wieder. Da hängt der Typ. Hallo? Achso, da vorne. Da stecken schon mehrere Leute auf Spießen.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Give me a status report, Williams.
Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
Beacon! The beacon!
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
You're coming with us, Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Let's go!
Move out!
Keine Zeit für Fragen. Press Escape to go to spend element for the new squad. Aha! Die leveln dann automatisch mit, oder wie ist das? Okay, sie ist quasi wie wir, so ein bisschen Allrounder. Sie bekommt auch hier ein bisschen Soldat, weil Lebensregeneration immer von Vorteil ist. Journal. Prologue, find the beacon. Continue the dig site. Oh, wir haben ganz viele Einträge bekommen. Weapons, Armor and Equipment. Extinct Races.
Roughly 50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy.
Bin gleich wieder da,
While
dann am PC, bis
surprisingly
gleich.
intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kajay, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens.
Oh, so die Theorie, ja, warum auch Pyramiden gebaut werden konnten, wo die Technologie herkommt für so das Wissen und auch diese Maya-Tempelgeschichte und so weiter. Das waren ja alles Zivilisationen, die extrem stark weit entwickelt waren und plötzlich aus dem Nichts geweibt wurden. Ne? Also die sind ohne guten Grund alle... Die haben irgendwas nicht überlebt. Und zwar komplett von jetzt auf gleich. Und da ist ja immer noch der Mythos, dass da andere mit am Werk waren. So wie es ja auch die Idee gibt, dass die Ägypter, die damals die Pyramiden und so gebaut haben, eigentlich aus Atlantis stammen. Also dass da Überlebende gewesen sind von Atlantis nach der Riesenflut, die irgendwie in Ägypten gelandet sind. Und durch das Wissen von Atlantis, weil das ja auch so eine hohe Zivilisation gewesen sein soll, konnten die halt die Pyramiden und sowas wieder aufbauen. Weil die halt einfach schon das Wissen hatten. Und das halt über Generationen einfach verschwommen ist.
The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems.
Da sehen wir, was passiert, wenn wir die AI zu weit entwickeln lassen.
Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation.
Also die Spectre sind quasi das Space-Individuum von den Men in Black. Und er scheint einer der Spectre zu sein, sonst würde er nicht da oben zu sehen sein.
The Terminus systems are located on the far side of the Attican Traverse, beyond the space administered by the Citadel Council or claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. It is populated by a loose affiliation of minor species, united only in their refusal to acknowledge the political authority of the Council or adhere to the Citadel Conventions. Their independence comes at a price. The Terminus is fraught with conflict. War among the various species is common, as governments and dictators constantly rise and fall. The region is a haven for illegal activities, particularly piracy and the slave trade. At least once a year, a fleet from the Terminus invades the nearby Attican Traverse. These attacks are typically small raids against poorly defended colonies. The Council rarely retaliates, as sending patrols into the Terminus systems could unify the disparate species against their common foe, triggering a long and costly war.
Oh, ich finde das alles super interessant, muss ich sagen. Ich liebe so Spiele mit so extrem viel Lore.
Kinetic barriers, more commonly called shields, provide protection against most mass accelerator weapons. Whether on a starship or a soldier's suit of armor, the basic principle remains the same. Kinetic barriers are repulsive mass effect fields, projected from tiny emitters. These shields safely deflect small objects traveling at rapid velocities. This affords protection from bullets and other dangerous projectiles, but still allows the user to sit down without knocking away their chair. The shielding afforded by kinetic barriers does not protect against extremes of temperature, toxins, or radiation.
Also die Secondary-Einträge, die lesen wir zu einem späteren Zeitpunkt, weil ich die selbst vorlesen muss. Und ich brauche immer ein bisschen länger. Zumindest beim Vorlesen.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Okay. Einmal Piercing Rounds. Also wir nehmen einfach mal alles mit. Great. Scorpion. Light Armor. To change your team's equipment, press the escape button to access the equipment screen. Oder I. War das hier nicht auch der Equipment-Raum? Ja. Shotgun. Da. Wo haben wir das denn? Hier. Light Armor Human. Ist die besser? Ne, die ist schlechter. Shields. Aber die hat die Take Biotic Protections. Das ist also theoretisch für ihn gut, oder? Ist alles besser. Wir geben dir die da. Haben wir irgendwas für sie? Ah, die ist schlechter, okay. Theater Foundation, Adrian Labs. Ah, man sieht also an dem Zeichen, von wem die sind. Hanekeda. Okay, okay. Macht Sinn. Die stellen extra dafür Spießer auf unter den Leuten. Ist aber auch nicht sehr effizient. Ne? Gibt Besseres. Ja, ich möchte bitte bei meiner Sniper bleiben, danke. Run the rampart to take cover behind the rock. Move to the edge of cover and press left mouse button to fire. Hold right mouse button to lean and aim. Aber da ist keiner. Guck mal, einer geht dahin. Einer geht dahin. Left control to manually toggle crouching. Da sind nur noch mehr aufgespießte Leute. Aber Gegner sehe ich jetzt noch keine. Aha. Einer. Ah, es sind mehrere laut Map. Okay. Das war ein One-Shot. Gibt es sowas wie Headshots? Du schießt gegen den Stein, also man kann seine Munition noch besser verwenden. Okay, dort hinten ist noch einer. Wir haben ein Level Up. Cool. Okay. Was ist das? Der Dig Site Investigate.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
Das ist schlecht.
Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
We make for the camp.
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Area map
Change
and
of plans,
jump.
Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Hallo Niles. Hab mich schon gewundert, wann er sich bei uns meldet. Oh, wir haben also
Looks like
Ausdauer.
they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Okay, wir stellen jemanden dort drüben hin. Oh, never mind. Oh, die haben aber komische Farben. Wait, das sind aber keine Menschen.
Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Oh, die haben die umgewandelt. Das waren mal Teammates. Die haben einfach Teammates umgewandelt. Die haben... Wow, die können Menschen in Cyborgs umwandeln? Krass. Also ich treffe den auch irgendwie nicht so gut. Ja, krass. Die können die einfach umwandeln mit diesen Stäben. Deswegen spießen sie die auf. Das heißt, wir müssen aufpassen, dass die von hinten nicht irgendwann kommen. Theoretisch. Weil da auch aufgespießte Leute waren. Okay. Stellen einen dorthin. Einen dort drüben. Door control.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Obviously. Some locked objects require decryption or electronics to access. If any squad member has the required talent, you will be able to unlock the object using the decryption or electronics interface or by spending Omnichair. Advance to the central core. Move the mouse to move around the ring. Left click and right click to move inward and outward. Avoid the security programs. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott, das wird anstrengend. Ich habe nur die Hälfte verstanden. Okay, also ist immer stückweise klicken. Ich verstehe. Gut, das erste wird auch einfach sein, weil es ein Tutorial quasi ist.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Du läufst schon genauso wie die Leute da draußen.
What are you doing here?
I'm Dr. Warren. I was in charge of this excavation. We hid in the shed during the attack. They must have come for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
Okay, das ist irgend so
impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Manuel scheint jemand zu sein, der kultartig unterwegs ist.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
Oh, ich habe das schon
I saw
gefragt.
him, the Prophet. That's impossible. Nihilus was.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
Klingt einfach wie die Leute in The Sinking City.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. One second we were gathering up our equipment, the next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside, gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel, go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Er hat also Dinge gesehen oder so. Oder die Greater Old Gods existieren hier auch. Heavy Armor. Ich frage mich, ob das Auswirkungen hat, ob man leichte oder schwere Rüstung kriegt. Neben Protection, also ist man dann langsamer oder schneller. Hydra 2. Also die können wir auf jeden Fall noch nicht tragen. Also es schaut aus, als würden wir eher auf schwere Rüstung gehen wollen. Oh, Katzenfell. Überall ist Katzenfell. So, wir haben Level Up gehabt, genau, ja. Wir gehen auf jeden Fall auf die Assault Rifle, damit wir die Sniper bekommen. Irgendwann, warum können wir nicht weitergehen? Schade. Und mehr Leben. Hast du auch? Ja, du hast auch ein Level Up. Unlock Electronics, okay. Hat sie auch schon ein Level Up? Ja. Okay, das klingt alles sehr gut. Alles long burst of assault rifle fire without overheating. Okay. Dann frage ich mich jetzt aber gerade noch beim Squad. Achso, nee, das war nicht hier, das war Tab, richtig? Nee. F? Das war der falsche Button. Ah, ich habe schon wieder vergessen. Y? Nein. X? X ist nur Waffen weg. Oh, wo war denn das jetzt nochmal? Achso, das war Shift, richtig? Ja, links Shift. Okay, er hat wieder die Pistol. Sie hat eine normale Rifle. Okay. Oder ist das... Das ist Lancer, müsste die Rifle sein, genau. Oder? Oh, das kann ich... Warte, ich muss das nochmal... Die Assault Rifle ist die Lancer, genau. Und Storm ist die Shotgun. Er bleibt bei der Pistole. So, da bin ich wieder. Willkommen zurück, Strix. Willkommen zurück und jetzt am PC. Da ist er. Niles. Oh, das ist... Ach, den haben sie gesehen. Der hat also tatsächlich einen gesehen.
Saren. Niles.
Und er ist
This
aber
isn't
nicht
your
mit,
mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The council thought you could use some help on this one.
Das bezweifle ich irgendwie.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Uh-oh. Nihilus! No!
What is it? Off in the distance.
It's a ship.
Wo ist Nihilus? Wo liegt der? Hallo? Okay, gut. Okay.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
We took care of them.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
If there's something you're not telling me...
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Ja, wenn da Waffen drin waren.
Okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Ja, klar, beiden. Am Ende seid ihr schuld. Electronic Skill Zulauf. Schade, schade. So, was ist jetzt mit Nihilus? Liegt der hier irgendwo? Den Schuss, den wir gehört haben. Containment Cell.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Das ist nicht gut. Nihilus! Du lebst noch, oder?
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell.
Aha.
I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
You're saying Nihilus was murdered by a Turian?
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back.
Wait.
Just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Ich finde einen Charakter sympathisch und er stirbt einfach. Das ist jedes Mal so. Jedes Mal.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks. For the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Ist pathetic.
Hand over those grenades. Now.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Die Frage ist jetzt, warum musste er sterben? Wahrscheinlich, um zu zeigen, dass halt nicht alle von der Rasse gleich sind, ne? Dass es die gibt, warum halt die Leute so voreingenommen sind und die Neutralen, wie er ist oder war.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
You ditch work, then you cower back here and do nothing while the Geth butcher everyone else.
I don't even have a gun. What was I supposed to do? Run out there and die?
Ja, weil du es
I couldn't
deserved.
save them. Nobody could. It was horrible.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Redet deswegen der Typ so komisch.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here.
Klingt so ein Hive-Mind-mäßig. Okay, wir haben hier noch auf der Map. Auf der Map ist da hinten irgendwo einer. Als ob der jetzt ernsthaft schon tot ist, ey. Why Nihilus? Oh, die bluten schwarz. Ach Mann, ey. Ärgert mich jetzt. Ja, von wo? Ach, da unten irgendwo. Da ist er. Das war irgendein besonders starker Gegner. Noch einer. Dort. Der muss gleich vorkommen, wenn wir näher kommen. Scheinbar hast du deine Lieblingswaffe bereits gefunden. Sniper Potato? Ja, ich liebe Sniperwaffen. Also generell, wenn es um Shooter geht, mag ich Sniper und Auto-Rifles. Weil die auch einfach so viel mehr Impact haben. Du musst zwar ganz gut zielen können, aber wenn sie hitten, dann hitten sie richtig, weißt du? Da ist er. Der Verräter.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Warum arbeitet die KI mit ihm zusammen? Es passieren Dinge. Das ist offensichtlich eine Bombe. Können wir den
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Okay. Die anderen sind dort oben. Können wir die Folge schon abschließen? Nee, ja. Die Typen, Alter, die wie Zombies. Okay. Wir haben hier verschiedenste Pistolen. Ich bin kein Freund von der Pistole. Ja, die stärkt, also die macht mehr Schaden, aber die ist halt schlechter in der Accuracy. Ich finde, die sind schon so nicht sehr akkurat irgendwie. Also er braucht auf jeden Fall die leichten Rüstungen, weil er unser Tech-Dude ist. Sie ist so ein bisschen alles irgendwie.
My God. It's like someone dropped a bomb.
That must be where the Geth ship landed.
Scheint groß gewesen zu sein, ja. Okay, das ist der Beacon. Aber wo ist der Typ hin, der plötzlich angefangen hat zu schweben vor dem Beacon?
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Oh oh. Passt doch nicht einfach Sachen an. Es ist eine Art Gate, hä? Toll, jetzt sind wir weg.
No, don't touch it. It's too...
Der Beacon ist kaputt. Also der hat vorher auch diese Vision gehabt, aber bei ihm ist es nicht kaputt gegangen. Da ist er.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Okay, sie ist nicht human. Sie hat Schuppen oder sowas. Und huge Milkers.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Not great.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
We lost a good crew member.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm
Intel
pissed.
dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Ja, war nicht mein Fault. Ist einfach reingerannt.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad.
Nihilus is dead, yeah.
Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian.
Ja, der
Saren's
Verräter.
a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Ah, das ist alles super interessant. Ich finde die Story jetzt schon super interessant. Ich finde es schade, dass Nihilus direkt hat sterben müssen. Aber die Story ist gut. Oh, was haben wir hier? Ein neuer Kodex-Eintrag.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Oh, jetzt wissen wir, wie wir mit Leuten reden können. Das ist gut. Die Story hat was, ja, oder? Es hat was, was so das Interesse weckt. Was so dahinter steckt. Okay, hier haben wir Sachen. Das ist ein Aufzug.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
There's nothing we could have done to save him.
No, I know that, but I don't have to like it. It's been a hell of a shakedown cruise. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
Ich meine, wir haben keine.
I never met my parents. If they wanted to see me, they'd have contacted me after that mess a few years back.
Oh, that's right, a cruise. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain's briefing was confidential.
Understood, ma'am. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Ich mag die Einstellung.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Also ein guter Captain.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Oh, das klingt nach einem tollen Job.
I should go.
Goodbye,
Also,
Commander.
ein Biotic zu sein ist scheinbar sehr spaßig.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
When your number comes up, it's over. His did.
Do you really believe that, Commander? After what happened to you on Akuz? Are you saying you only survived because of random chance?
Akuz was a bloodbath. Even now, I don't know how I survived. I guess it just wasn't my time.
With respect, sir, I think you had somebody watching over you.
Ah, es ist jemand, der an Dinge
Things are
glaubt.
pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Ab und an muss man ein bisschen nett sein, glaube ich. Auch wenn ich da nicht gut drin bin. Oh, das sind lustige Kapseln. Und Leute, mit denen ich nicht reden kann. Spannend. Und was ist hier? Also das ist nur... Ich habe jetzt Locker. Okay, wir haben einfach einen Locker. Spannend. Hallo. Ah, hier sind wir, okay. Da haben wir den Navigator. Wir haben ganz viel Secondary Codex Einträge bekommen und noch ein paar andere Primary, die uns vorgelesen werden. Aber bevor wir uns das anhören, gehe ich mir kurz was zu essen holen. Also bis gleich. Eigentlich bist du nett, nur manchmal wirkst du verwirrt, wahnsinnig, wenn du deine Katzen Dinge unterstellst. Ich unterstelle hier niemandem was. Ich berichte nur von Tatsachen. Anyway, bis gleich. Holt euch auch was zu essen, was zu trinken, wenn ihr das nicht schon getan habt. Bis gleich, Commander Poreno. Da bin ich wieder. Hallo. Ich hoffe, ihr habt euch auch was zu essen geholt. So. Ich muss heute unbedingt noch einkaufen. Ne? Wir haben kein Brot mehr.
After the Geths secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious.
Ich meine, das stellt sich sicher noch im Laufe der Story raus, oder? Warum die diese biologischen Anteile brauchen. BB Commander, danke und willkommen zurück, Strix.
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the Wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it. Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and... Biotics is the ability of rare individuals to manipulate dark energy and create mass effect fields through the use of electrical impulses from the brain. Intense training and surgically implanted amplifiers are necessary for a biotic to produce mass effect fields powerful enough for practical use. The relative strength of biotic abilities varies greatly among species and with each individual. There are 3 branches of biotics. Telekinesis uses mass-lowering fields to levitate or impel objects. Mass-raising kinetic fields are used to block or pin objects. Spatial distortion uses rapidly shifting mass fields to shred objects. Most organic species are capable of developing biotic abilities, though there are risks involved. Biotics are the result of an in utero exposure to element 0. This usually causes fatal cancers in the victim, but in rare cases, it coalesces into nodules within the fetus's developing nervous system.
Also im Endeffekt, das klingt schon wieder so, als würde einfach die Regierung dann entscheiden, okay, wir setzen alle Schwangeren so diesen Element Zero aus, damit wir eine Chance haben, ein Kind zu bekommen, was ein Biotic werden kann. Und der Rest stirbt halt qualvoll an Krebs. So klingt das schon wieder.
Combat hard suits use a dual-layer system to protect the wearer. The inner layer consists of fabric armor with kinetic padding. Areas that don't need to be flexible, such as the chest or shins, are reinforced with sheets of lightweight, ablative ceramic. The outer layer consists of automatically generated kinetic barriers. Objects traveling above a certain speed will trigger the barrier's reflex system and be deflected, provided there is enough energy left in the shield's power cell. Armored hardsuits are sealable to protect the wearer from extremes of temperature and atmosphere. Standard equipment includes an onboard mini-frame and a communications, navigation, and sensing suite. The mini-frame is designed to accept and display data from a weapon's smart targeting system to make it easier to locate and eliminate enemies.
Also hier mit den Biotics, das hat so diese Halo-Vibes, wo sich die Kinder einsammeln und austauschen und Experimente machen, um Super Soldiers aus denen zu machen.
Medigel is a common medicinal salve used by paramedics, EMTs, and military personnel. It combines several useful applications: a local anesthetic, disinfectant, and clotting agent all in one. Once applied, the gel is designed to grip tight to flesh until subjected to a frequency of ultrasound. It is sealable against liquids, most notably blood, as well as contaminants and gases. The gel is a genetically engineered bioplasm created by the CERTA Foundation, a medical technology megacorp based on Earth. Technically, Medigel violates Council laws against genetic engineering, but to date, it has proved far too useful to ban.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Find the beacon. The beacon on Eden Prime was destroyed. Before it self-destructed, it burned horrific images of death and galactic destruction into your mind. Whether these are images of the past or warnings of the future, you can't really say. Keine assignments. Go to the cockpit and tell Joker to bring the Normandy into the dock at the Citadel. Aye, aye.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Galaxy Map open. Ah, wir können sie nicht öffnen. Doch. Nein, dürfen wir nicht. Schade, schade. Also Ausdauer haben wir echt gar keine. Dafür, dass wir so ein krasser Soldat sind.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Oh, das sind 3 verschiedene Rassen gewesen, also Völker.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Ich meine, es ist die Wahrheit, aber die Wahrheit, das einfach so ranzugehen, ist halt nicht immer so einfach politisch, ne? Gibt ja genug korrupte Leute, die trotzdem in ihren Positionen bleiben, weil die halt auch Benefits für andere geben.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Ja, ich verstehe dich. Ashley, ich verstehe dich komplett. Important locations are marked on your map. Also das hier bedeutet immer Point of Interest. Transition. Also hoch und runter fahren? Fragezeichen. Store. Okay. Da ist ein Point of Interest und wir sind dort. Das heißt, wir gehen nach links. Oh, follow the opposing arrow on your radar to the Citadel Tower. Interesting. Oh, können wir uns hier dran setzen? Begin manual override using Omnijet. Na, machen wir jetzt nicht. Wir wollen ja hier friedlich rausgehen. Der Point of Interest.
Allow me to be your guide.
Oh, schau! Da! Die andere, also eine von den anderen Völkern, die sehen cool aus. Und noch so ein anderes Volk.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Okay.
I'll pass.
I apologize if you found my service unsatisfactory. Please submit any complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board. Have a nice day.
Schau, wie cool die aussehen. Weil man sagen muss, die hier sind ja quasi einfach nur Humanoide in Blau. Also ein bisschen anders humanoid. Die haben auch normale Boobs. Das heißt, dass die auch Mammals sind, also Säugetiere. Was ich schon wieder fragwürdig finde, dass einfach die meisten Alien-Spezies alle Säugetiere sein müssen. Use Citadel Rapid Transit to travel quickly between major locations as you explore the Citadel more locations. Das ist cool. Er läuft ja lustig.